So we'll just go ahead and we'll jump right into... We'll just go ahead and we'll just jump right into playing the new... I say new story as if the story hasn't been out for like... Gods. How far are we into the patch? Like, there's only 2 weeks left in the patch, so it's been about 4 weeks? And I'm only just now playing the story? Ugh. That feels bad, man. Look, I've been busy. Life has a way of bending you over and effing you in the A, okay? I have just had a busy time. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Akavili, the Aeon that presides over the path of Trailblaze. They departed from the isolated world of Pagana.
Take a rest. It's time for tea and cakes.
I wonder if we'll actually, like, find out more about the Trailblazers, like, place of origin. We still have no idea where we're from.
There you are.
Hey, it's Marchie! March, show some respect to your master. I hope he's not talking about us. Huh? Why are you here too, Yanqing?
You haven't forgotten about our promise to General Huayan, have you? I woke up especially early so I can start teaching Miss March swordplay.
And?
Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
He's not used to pretty girls.
This is, the first time someone has called me master. I need to, get used to it.
But she didn't even call you master. She didn't That was a premature blush. He was already, like, picturing her calling him master before he even started blushing. All right. This is the day Yanqing got his awakening and discovered his kink.
Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight.
No, she didn't. I'm looking at the log right here. There you are, FGRolls. Where are you here too, Yanqing? You haven't forgotten about our promise to General Huayan, have you? Woke up especially early so I could start teaching Miss March swordplay. And then she immediately asks him, why are you blushing? Because he blushed before... Yeah, right there. After asking, why is he blushing? He was already blushing before she even called him that. Is what I'm saying. He was blushing prematurely. He was already imagining this shit.
Night. I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay.
I hate to break it to you, Yanqing, but she is totally gonna master these sword skills overnight.
I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
Okay, chill. Hey, what's up, hey, it's Alex, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fox Gang. What will you do?
Is it too late for regrets? I'm already regretting my impulsive decision.
Ah, come on, March. It's not that bad. Okay, actually, you should probably run for the hill if you want me to be honest.
I'm not sure what I'll do either, because I've never been a teacher before. So, Miss March, please behave and don't skip classes. Or complain.
You need to toughen up and train her properly.
Oh, holy shit, he talks!
Don't go easy on her.
I am very sorry. But no. Hold up, he talks? That is actually going to, like, throw me off every time. I am so used to these pro tags being, like, silent. Almost no voice acting. Man, HSR is gonna Honestly, ZZZ and HSR are gonna spoil me. I don't know if I can go back to Genshin with this. But yay, our VAs are getting paid!
You're so heartless. By the way, where's Yunli?
Oh, Yunli was gonna teach you in the
I
afternoon.
found a
Yang
bright
Qing gets
spot
the
in back
mornings.
garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
Aren't you supposed to be teaching her together? Not one at a time? Oh, wow, okay. We're switching over to March's POV. This ought to be fun.
Seriously? It's the first day and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
To be fair, March isn't from the Luofu, so you can't judge her just because of Yan Qing.
Master Yunli, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Wait, were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu's swordplay, after which she'll emerge
Uh-oh.
victorious in the war dance ring.
You know, somehow
won't be
I don't
complaining
think this
about
is gonna
Luofu's
go
swordplay
very
then.
well.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Zhu-Ming sword masters treat their apprentices.
Hold on. I want to take a prediction on how Zhu-Ming swordmasters treat their apprentices. I'm having flashbacks to How to Train Your Dragon. And I just imagine, what's his name? Gobber saying, I prefer more of a hands-on approach, and just throws them to the dragons. I just imagine Yunli just trying to smack March over the head with great metal. She's just like, nope, hands-on training only.
Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you. I hope you put it to
Oh,
good
so
use.
this is how she gets the outfit. Wait a minute, so does that mean, did Yunli buy the outfit, or did
Cienjo
she
clothing?
make it?
It's so
If she
beautiful.
either way, Yunli has a good eye for fashion.
Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put
But-
a lot of thought into it.
Now my question is, how did she get March 7th's measurements?
You're awesome, Master Yunli.
See?
Are we not going to question that? Is no one going to question that
you
she has a
compete with me?
perfectly fitting outfit
I'll
for
teach
you?
March 7th the essence of Zhu-Ming swordplay, so she can win
A
the
woman
contest
can
with
always
my sword
tell.
skills.
Okay, I guess I have no
Actually,
other choice
I
but to
prepared
accept that.
something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too,
Oh, is
Master
John?
Yanqing?
I'm guessing it's the swords.
Since you want to learn sword
It's the
play,
swords,
Miss March,
right?
You'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of
I
swords
knew it.
overnight.
I'm not gonna lie.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
I do like how I understand, you know, it's just plot convenience, but the fact that both Yan Qing and Yun Li decided to go with a similar style of aesthetic for the sword and clothing. Yep, they're a match made in heaven. I ship it. You know what? I'm with Jing Yuan. I'll ship these two. I won't because they're 13 and 14-year-old kids, but still.
Thank you, Master Yanqing.
Bet you
Fun
didn't see that one
fact,
coming,
if I
did
recall
you, Yun
correctly,
Li?
someone mentioned that in HI3, these two are actually married. You know what's confusing? When a character has a sword or whatever, how come their hand fits perfectly and the handle is never too big or too small for their hand? That's a good question. Like, you mean like when a character just randomly picks up a blade, or do you mean like if somebody just has a sword? Because if somebody has like a sword that they've always had on them, well, then that's probably custom made. Although even then, it's like usually the sword handle is designed to be at least a little bit bigger than the hand. I know that there are single hand swords, and they're... Yeah, when it's just a random sword, that does seem a little bit weird. It's just like, it's a fun coincidence, I guess. Also probably an animation
Real
mistake
competition
that they don't
is
think
just getting
of.
started.
You're not competing!
I'm so lucky to have two great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Just ignore their weird romantic tension. It'll all get better, I swear, March. Okay,
So
I will
what do
not
you
lie.
think,
March 7th
Masters?
is adorable.
Does this outfit suit me?
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
All right, let's get
Although,
started with the training.
what's with the hair
The person next to
thingies?
me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Like,
Wait, we're having
March's
actual
hair
combat
really
training
isn't
for the
that
first lesson?
long.
Isn't that a bit too
So,
intense?
why does she need to tie up her hair in any way? I guess it's a stylistic thing. But I don't know. I just kind of feel like there's very little reason to do it. It's cute. But I'm just like, why?
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong
Yun Li,
your fundamentals
archery is
are.
actually just the art of throwing the
Step
sword.
forward and strike with
Yun
the
Li is
sword in
actually
the
an
most natural
archer.
way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Bring it on, Cloud Knight instructor.
Okay.
No, because you swear when we met her, that girl had a shoulder-length bob. Like, what is she tying up? The power of friendship? Yeah! Hold on. Go to character real quick. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. No, let me... Okay, it's not gonna let me go to... I just want to see... I just want to be able to see it, okay? Alright, fine. We'll worry about that later. Wait, hold on. What does Yun Li gotta
Well,
say?
I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step
Well,
forward and
I
strike
mean, to
with
be
the sword
fair,
in the
March
most natural
7th
way you can
originally
think
wanted
of.
to be a great sword
It's
user.
important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start
Oh, is it
and
just
what you need to learn.
Is it just going to repeat their actual dialogue lines? It-
All right, let's get started with the training.
It is literally okay. Then we can just
Are
skip
you
talking to
ready?
you guys. Not
Yeah,
really.
I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
I feel like we're the ones who should apologize. This poor Cloud Knight instructor has no idea the destruction he has brought upon himself. March just accidentally releases the Getsuga Tensho on him.
I could take 10 of you.
Interesting sword pose. Exactly how many openings does this cover? No rush, Miss March. You're still inexperienced with the
on.
sword. Why don't you
Let
use your
me
Why don't you use your skill first and learn a few moves from me? Well, that sounds arrogant. Understood. Now ask Master Yenching to teach me some moves.
Please, have some tea.
Pay close attention, Miss March.
Okay, Shifa's attacks can
swordplay is all
accumulate
about
charge for
being
March
swift
7th and make her
and
realize
agile in your
powerful
movements.
abilities. But what powerful abilities?
Right on time. Practice is over.
Is my main question here.
Swords descend.
The tutorial doesn't
Ignore him.
do well
Strength is
at
everything.
explaining everything to me. Okay, so that's why looking at this is a lot better. All right. Skill. Makes a single ally become Shifu. When using basic attack or dealing enhanced basic attacks damage, triggers the corresponding effect based on the Shifu's path. Erudition, Destruction, and Hunt deals additional damage based on Shifu's type. Harmony, Nihility, Preservation, Abundance increases toughness reduction. I'm so bad with buttons. Ultimate deals imaginary damage to a single enemy and increases the hits per action and damage chance of the next enhanced basic attack. What is your skill? Oh, your skill is just throwing giant sword at people. Okay.
Well done!
Right on time.
Me still having no idea how Yun-Li actually works. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't it like with Yun-Li, you only want to use her ultimate right before an enemy attacks?
Take 10 of you. Nice job.
Yes, you! Strike with heart!
I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Yeah, sure thing, March. Sure you
No need for
are.
practice. Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, let's see.
With a true heart and focused mind, here I come.
Yeah, no, I still don't get it.
What's this?
Iron is hot. What are you mumbling about?
Isn't this sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
Okay, no.
Right on time.
Oops. Wrong move.
Practice is over.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't roll for Yun-Li. No offense. Yun-Li seems like she needs a little more brain power than what I have to offer.
Close.
How many can you block?
So yeah, kind of glad I didn't roll
You'll
for
make
her.
good practice.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you!
Still don't quite understand.
Oh, I get it. All right, check out this move.
When Yun-Li gets attacked by an enemy target, additionally regenerates 15 energy and immediately launches a counter on the attacker. After using her ult before an enemy attack, dealing physical damage equal to 120% of Yun-Li's attack to the attacker, and physical damage equal to 60% of
Old metal. Just
Yun-Li's
between
attack
us.
to
Which one
adjacent
do you want to
targets.
strike?
Oh,
All of
interesting.
them? Strike!
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
Ready to shine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Yes,
I
you!
used it at the wrong amount, at the wrong time.
Ha!
My bad.
Mountains.
Yeah, no. Yun-Li is definitely too much brain power for me.
I didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
Oh, I got it right? I thought it was like you had to
March's
use it
quick
before the
hands and
attack.
a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing Luofu swordplay.
However, she
If the
lacks
taunt shows
strength,
up, it
and her
activated?
strikes were
Oh,
a bit
okay.
unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing dooming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on
They're gonna start arguing in 3,
her
2.
footwork.
Seriously, do you actually know anything
Oh,
about swordplay,
boy.
or what?
I mean, to be fair, footwork is
I could
actually
ask you
very
the
important
same
to a
thing.
fight.
Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
I mean, I'm gonna have to say they're both not wrong in this situation. Bad footwork means you're gonna get destroyed if you're up against a skilled opponent. However, the fact is that in order to properly use dual swords, you also need a lot of strength. Because here's the thing. you're basically dividing your strength between 2 blows. You can only put so much strength in using a single-handed weapon compared to if you were using a 2-handed weapon. So actually it would have been better if March just had like a long sword compared to just having to wield 2 swords. So since she's only going to be able to use like half and half, she does need to increase her strength to make full use of her swords. I did not press the Windows button, so I don't know why it opened. What's insane to you?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding 2 swords is not generating enough force.
I just said all that in order for her to explain it
if
for
you don't
me.
have strength, it's not like we're dancing here.
Well, now I feel
Skilled
foolish.
swordmasters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses.
Yunli's grandfather was
That's the
Blade's
right way to
master, and Jingliu was the master of Yanqing's
Quite
master.
the theorist, huh?
Oh, that's interesting.
Theorist, you claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Hey, talking to swords is not that unusual, okay? Just ask all the characters in Bleach. Talking to their swords makes them, like, infinitely more powerful.
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one
March,
comes
just stay
first.
out of the argument. You'll be safer that way.
Does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aw.
Thus began the beginning of March 7th's journey. Oh, hey. So now we have this. It would be great if I had actual pieces for it. Hold on, I gotta, let me check something here. I was curious about this. Alright, hold on. It does look like they made her hair a little bit longer. Yeah! Okay, look. Okay. You see where it falls? It falls like right above, like right below the shoulder normally. But now it's like right, like kind of closer to the pit, or not really to the pit, but to like a lot closer to the chest. So her hair is a little bit longer. I guess that they wanted to use the new state as a way of showing passage of time, so maybe March is letting her hair grow out? I wonder if that means, like, as... I wonder if that means each form is just gonna have, like, more and more, hair. Like, eventually we're just gonna have, like, long-haired March. To be fair, March with long hair actually sounds really pretty. Also, I would like to state, I just wanted to go on record a little bit here. Okay, let me see. Oh, this is actually really good. Basic attack, wearer's basic attack skill deals 48% more damage. This effect increases by an extra 48% when the wearer's current energy level reaches its max. That seems actually really useful for you. But no, the main thing that I lost what I was actually thinking of just for a second. I was too busy with stuff. I was like, But also, oh wait, I don't have to do any levels for you. Yes! Okay. So now I get to level up all of these, traces that oh, me realizing I don't think I have enough for everything. Okay. Wait, hold on. First up, we go with this.
You can never have enough
Level
skills.
these.
Let's train some
Basically,
more.
let's try and get anything that is going to probably use greens. Okay, these are blues. Oh, wait, okay. Alright, any more greens? No. I think the blues are going to be where I struggle the most. Okay, that's purple, so we'll come back to that. Alright, let's get to where I only need to use purples. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to struggle more around the blues. Okay. Let's see. On the synthesizer. Thank you. Do I have Sela or Dr. Ratio's light cones? I do not. That's why I really wanted a Sela rerun in the past. I was like, damn, I kind of wish I had that Sela light cone now. Let me see. Nope, don't have boot heels either. When I think about it, my hunt light cone basis is very, very small.
You can never have enough skills. Let's train some more.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see, on the synthesizer, Topaz, nope. Dude, I've got so many of these. I will say this, this game, I feel like farming for the basic materials, there is no reason that anyone should be out of these. To be fair, I obviously also have a lot of characters that I haven't actually full on built, so maybe that's why. I do have Cruising of the Stellar Sea, yes. That one I do have. $65. Let's see. I feel like you were going to be very worried if I didn't have that. Okay, let's get rid of, what is it? Stunk or skunk? Okay, ban skunk. Okay, now we are back over here. Yeah, it is at S5. Boom. Okay. Hold on. Let me take a snapshot of this real quick. Because I am just showing off that this was, in fact, what I was intending on doing. Alright, and I'm going to go post this in my Discord. Because this was something that I said I was going to do for a while. I was like, Trailblazer, March 7th. I also kind of want to do this for Dan Heng as well. I actually want to do this for all of the Express crew, to be honest, there, because I love the Express crew. They're like my favorite characters. I really like the fact that in this game, there's not just a main character where it's like, okay, the Trailblazer is like the Traveler, goes off on an adventure, travels with everybody, but you really only see them once or twice. There's an actual team of people that you work with on a regular basis. And that's probably one of my favorite things. So it's like, I really want to max out all of them. And I've been playing for like over a year. The only reason I haven't done so already is more just because I have been busy with like so many other things, or I really focused in on like building my first ever team to a point that I neglected everything else. Let's see. I think January, so well after Pure Fiction became a thing, is when I finally started focusing in on building more than one team and making characters that actually work for content.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Luofu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going? As
March?
for me,
It's
I've somehow
only been
become the
2
apprentice
days.
of 2 Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been honing my sword
Why are we
skills with their
sending them a
guidance.
letter? It's
One
been
of them
2
is Yanqing,
days.
the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict,
Has Himeko met
giving me a real taste of how
Yanqing,
hard sword
now that I
training
think about
can
it?
be.
Because wasn't she the one
tried
who
to
stayed
drag
on the
him
ship
into
that
this,
time?
But he refused. Then I tried to rope Don Hung in, but Master Yanqing wouldn't have it.
Wait, hold on.
Still, I didn't let the difficult.
Hold on. Okay. First of all, how dare FGRolls refuse? I think that my character would gladly sign up for sword training, because then we could become a sword master. When do we get a sword? Right now, all we've got is a baseball bat, a spear, a lance, and a hat. When do we get a sword? We just become the first preservation. No, wait, we're already preservation. Damn it. We'll be. No, was there an IOTA unit that also uses a sword? I mean, there's some that use daggers. I don't know.
Difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword.
Also,
skills
it's just
have
been like
improved
2
a lot.
days. It's literally
Both
been
my
a.
masters think I have
Well, no,
unique
it's
talent
day
in
2.
swordplay.
So actually, it's only
They're
been about a
literally
day
fighting
since
each
we've
other
gotten to the
teach me their
Luofu.
skills.
So why are we
Thanks to
already
their
writing
guidance,
this letter like it's
I've
been
actually made
months?
some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you
Or
all.
maybe in this single
Looking
flash,
forward to your reply.
it's been months?
Yours, March 7th.
Or days? I don't know. Oh yeah, days and nights fly in by the delve as the war dance fast approaches. Under the strict supervision of her 2 masters, March 7th trains tirelessly, almost developing tennis elbow. On that day, after the sword training,
Well done.
so in all those days, have these two learned how to get along? Only plans
Miss
Himeko has
March's
been on
sword
is
skills are
Yorillo and
really
Penacony,
coming
never
along.
Xianzhou.
She'll hold
That's
her
what I
own
thought.
just fine in the war dance.
Wait, we're gonna reply for March? Oh, sweet. Just watch. I'll win a fight when the time comes.
Just you wait and see. I'll show off my skills in the ring and win a match. I'll make both of you proud.
March must defeat both Yanqing and Yunli.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time.
Hey, what's up, Gokti? How's it
Now I
going?
understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up.
Aw, look,
It's
they've
all
learned to
thanks to your
tease each
amazing
other without
guidance,
any real
masters.
heat. At long last,
Miss
these
March,
two have
you're
finally
really
learned
getting the hang of
how to
wielding
like
dual swords.
not
If you're
try to
keen
kill
on
each other.
advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades can improve
Got
your touch.
6,000 stellar jades.
Oh,
Nice.
let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword?
Wait,
Or
sorry. What was the
maybe a
question?
flying?
What was the question? Oh, it was if you're keen on advancing, try out different Xianzhou blades could
It's for
improve your
Fox,
touch.
who rolls on the gotcha. U is for upset
Hmm.
rolls. In is for negligence. The
sword?
chat has come to learn right here in the community.
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the swordmaster. Yanqing
Oh,
wields
never mind.
several
They have
flying
not
swords,
learned how to get
while
along
I
at all.
only wield one.
They're just waiting to
Remember
rib
how I
each
kicked his
other.
butt at the alchemy commission?
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Okay, 1, Yanqing, calm down. But also 2, I have never heard so many different ways to phrase kick someone's butt being used this many times and in so short a sequence. My dude is literally fed up with Yun Li, and I don't blame him. She's kind of being a pain.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Also, I do want to state,
If I
based
kick
on
your
what
butt,
I recall
You'll
seeing,
drop out of the war dance.
Yun Li was winning that fight. Like, Yan Qing was more on the back foot than Yun Li ever was in that fight.
Why are you two
Like, he's got
arguing
incredible
again?
speed, but honestly, he kind of reacted a lot to where it's like he just does not have a lot of raw power.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Luofu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own.
Hey, it's the Fox
Turns out,
Man!
rumors are true.
Gin Ichimaru! Sorry. I'm not sorry at all. I'm sorry.
Tomorrow is the big
The
day of
closed
the war
eyes
dance.
make me think of
Shouldn't
Gin
you two
Ichimaru
be
all the
focusing on
time.
honing
Like he's
your
always
skills
planning
instead of
something.
teaching sword play here?
You're
Oh no, I agree. It's
that's
absolutely
right.
a very
You're the
impressive
pink-haired
feat.
fox from the Yaoqing.
And for some reason, they're like, nah, we're gonna have him struggle against Yun Li. So, by that regard, I guess that means if Yun Li had been there, she would have also been able to do it. Pink-haired fox. I just think Marge actually would laugh.
What are you laughing at? You've got pink hair too.
Yeah, so?
I'm Zhao Chou, the healer working for the general of the Senzhou Yaoqing.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
Wait, but he doesn't use a sword,
Sorry
does he?
for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like,
I'm just here
hold on,
on
this
the
dude doesn't
general's
wield a
orders to
sword?
take care of some
If he
official
does and they didn't
business.
give it to him
I didn't mean to interrupt
in his
your
playstyle,
training.
I was gonna, I
I'll
felt
be on
ripped
my
off.
way.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you
Nah,
sneaking
this man
early?
doesn't deal in drugs. He deals in spices. This man is giving everybody chili powder to heal them up. Oh,
Well,
man.
my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't
Yep, he
help
does
but
use a
wander
fan.
over. From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients.
I don't know why,
you're
but
working
I
with.
want to see Zhao Cho
It's like your sword teaching
cook for
methods.
Gordon Ramsay.
If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress in half the
I just
time.
want to see what would happen.
For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients.
Why is there fox
I
hair
mean,
in the lamb
apprentice.
sauce? Oh, man. I'm getting hungry.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Are you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Xianzhou
Yeah,
Yao
isn't
Qing
he a
is
healer,
called the
guys?
Wangzhe School.
Imagine being a
Specializes in
healer
food
who doesn't
therapy.
actually
So it's
heal.
only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
That still bugs
So,
the shit.
you're the
That still
general's
just bugs
cook?
me so massively. Is that his
I'm
lore
a
is that he's a
healer.
healer, but he's not
But
abundance.
Anyway.
Oh,
a
well, they
cook
just
who
made
isn't
Gallagher, so
interested
they
in
didn't
health
want to
doesn't
fire
make for a good
abundance
advisor.
user. Very next patch, they turn around and
Fine.
give us Slingshot.
Call me a cook if you want.
I'm sorry, I'm just like... Yeah, but then there's Bailu, who is also abundance. Oh, boy. You know, when I made that joke, people were very fast to point out that it's not that they hate the abundance, they just hate the abominations of the abundance. Bailu does not give a singular care, no.
Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing. After all, the art
Okay.
of healing inherently encompasses both life and death.
Ah, I see. So this is how they justify him being nihility. He uses his medicinal knowledge to poison his enemies. Makes sense. Well, I mean, they hate what the Aeon does, which is restoring life needlessly or creating immortality needlessly. Like, that's the stuff that I mean. They don't necessarily hate the path itself, but they do hate what the path does. So the best way to cut it off is to just kill the Yaoshi. Why suddenly getting all serious with kids?
Why is this guy suddenly getting all serious with kids?
Do you
It is
recognize this bottle of
weird
medicine in
to
my
me,
hand?
by the way, the fact that Yun Li and Yan Qing are from worlds with long life species, but they are actually like, they are legitimately only like 14.
No.
This is called tumble.
So it's weird to me
An
that
extract
it's
from an
like
exotic flower named.
they
Yellow.
are in fact like 13 and 14
Ugh,
respectively.
Is it poison?
Well, it
Like
depends on.
they could
how
have
it's
literally
used.
just made these two like
With
100
just
years old
one
and nobody
drop,
would have
It's
questioned
able
it.
to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless.
Actually, it's
throughout the
probably a
entire
good thing that they
process.
didn't.
However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood
But,
thin
eh.
and resulting in the loss of all
I don't
senses.
know.
Even long life species cannot escape its effects. This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the swords in your hands.
You're only about to throw hands on that phrase.
That may be so. But still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
You have no
Hey,
honor.
why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison
Yo, my man pulled out a jar of poison in front of a 13 and 14-year-old. And is just like surprised when he gets insulted for it. It's like, what did you expect? Especially when you're like, this poison is more powerful than your swords that you've spent years to master. I don't know
Seems
what
like
he was
you get
expecting.
real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
A bit of both, really.
Picture this. Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister?
Pretty easily, actually.
In the throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness.
Oh, you mean like
The
in an
only thing
actual
that matters
war? I thought we were talking about like in a
Staying
duel.
alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery.
Also, holy shit, this man opened his
In
eyes.
my eyes,
You know
their
he's serious.
significance is negligible.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiaoqiu. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
I mean, you've seen combat. I'm not so sure to describe
well,
war.
Then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the
This
martial
14-year-old
virtue
boy
of the Cloud
is more
Knights.
well-spoken than most adults that I
That's
know.
quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted.
Which is
I've
crazy
been on
when
the
I think
Luofu
about
for
it.
quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet.
Can't label me a dick if you're dead.
Hearing you speak so
Jiaoqiu.
highly of it has piqued my
Yep.
curiosity.
Jiaoqiu 2024.
Would you mind showing me around?
You wanna
Yes,
see the
actually, we do
skysplitter ship
mind.
where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yunli and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then,
Well,
I'll
he is
give you
really
all a
excited to
tour.
give that tour. Yanqing is like, oh, sure, I'll show you the ring. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Now, what does he have to say?
Surviving the battlefield
Oh, okay. They're just gonna repeat dialogue again. Okay,
Let's
that's
go.
fine.
I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Head to Stargazer Navalia. I almost said Scar Taser. Yeah, let's go to the Scar Taser. All right. I don't know where my brain is at. I probably don't have much of a brain, to be honest. Just because, I will not lie, I'm exhausted. My job always takes it out of me.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
Yo.
What's up, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
No, it's nothing.
Hey man, if you smell something fishy going on, you should let us know.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the war dance ceremony.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel.
Ooh.
People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences.
Okay, I like this image. I'm going to take a snapshot of this. Possible thumbnail, maybe? You know, as long as Fox isn't, like, leaking his UID or anything like that. Okay, files, alright. Let's see. We'll just put this here.
Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos.
And this is where Yun Li tells him, nah, I'm gonna be the one who
I've
wins.
been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times. repeating the process over and over.
Fear not the man who can kick you
Understand
1,000
that I'm not like
ways,
other kids. I never
but the man who
envied
has
the
mastered
toys and
a single
freedom
kick
they all had.
1,000
I
times.
never found sword practice boring or hard. Even in the thick of battle, facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger.
Yappier and yappier, my man. Okay, we get it.
It's the best feeling in the world.
We get it. You love swords.
Then, I faced a really tough opponent. And just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr.
Well, that's why I
Joe
said
meant by
mastered.
life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again.
Man,
I
Yanqing is now
myself,
depressed. Who would have
why
thought?
do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory?
Dude,
meet
I
the general's
swear,
expectations? Or to secure my
given the
honor
amount of
among
info
Cloud
dump we're
Knights?
being given right here about
While the
about
general could
Yanqing
teach me
right
the art
now,
of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why.
I
should
am
keep on
expecting us to
going.
have like a
He
big
said
hype moment
the
for him
reason
later
must
on.
come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason. But after talking with you, Mr. Zhao Cho, I
Or
think
not.
I already have that reason in mind.
Or maybe he's already
As
figured
a
out the
member
answer.
of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder.
Hey, what's up, Emperor Nero Sword? How's it going?
But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Facing any
Hold up, are
obstacle
you
in front of
kidding me?
Pressing forward. That's why I wield my sword.
Okay, HSR, I usually give you so much credit for writing a good, fantastic story. You were setting up so greatly with the fact that Yunli even stating that Yanqing seemed to be hesitating, seemed to be having some kind of mental turmoil going on with his swordplay. Yanqing himself even seemed a little out of character, more aggressive lately, more just I mean, to be fair, Yunli kind of deserved it. But my point is that Yanqing was definitely behaving in a way that was a little bit odd for him with how he's been. I mean, he's always been kind of aggressive, but this just seemed a whole lot worse. But you're gonna have him solve his issues by having him take the advice of a random ass stranger who just spent his entire thing talking about poison? And Yanqing's gonna now have a trauma dump here and say, you know what? I think I finally fixed my problem. I'm the best again. What? Oh my god. What is... I was expecting some big, like, dramatic moment.
Oh, Yanqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I feel.
Just say 14.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives.
At least that's the
So,
assumption.
how
Some
about
people
you,
also say
Yunli?
Yanqing is 8.
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
not
man,
asking
didn't you
your
know?
age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yanqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Jiao Cho is actually running
I don't have a dream like Yanqing does.
a
Reason I'm
Jianzhou
participating
cooking
in the
show.
Ringmaster's challenge is because I made a
He is
promise
actually
to my grandfather
HSR's
that I'd
version
win
of
the
Gordon
precious
Ramsay.
sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming.
Oh
Because
shit,
of his
trauma dumps.
foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged.
Shiro gotta be.
It's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent.
Man, the trauma dump these
So,
kids are given.
Whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't.
But who
want
are
to take
you
it
to
away from them.
decide that they are unworthy of their
Given
blades?
that Yanqing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming.
I'm gonna be real. I keep forgetting what
Well,
ship
it's
Xiao
better
Cho
to
is
have a
actually
reason
supposed to
for
be
wielding
from.
a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
What happened, Mr. Jiao Cho?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends and old tales.
He's an old man.
Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight
Blows like raging
Definitely
fires and
impressive.
mighty winds, he says to the ice and physical attackers.
Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about
March,
my
this was an
dreams.
important moment
I've
for
been working hard
Yan Qing
too,
and
you
Yun Li.
know.
Don't ruin it.
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties.
I'm not sure
The
why this
tasks
is an
entrusted
important
to me
moment
by
for the two of
General
them,
won't complete themselves.
but I guess it is. I guess this is a moment of
By the
bonding
way,
for them.
Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you could take a look around.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
But what about those other people we saw? What about them? We saw people.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream, but he didn't even ask me.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Nah, it's nap time.
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
Hey, everyone deserves a break.
You know cramming before a fight never works out.
Wrong,
some
sir.
reason,
Everyone knows that
Sky
cramming right
Splitter's
before of
boosted
us,
my confidence.
right before a big test is
So,
always the best
I've
way to
decided
study.
conserve my strength for tomorrow. All right, I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
Leave Stargazer Navalia and return to the sword practicing area. Hey Fox, did you know that there's this really cool thing you can do called teleporting? You could just do that instead of actually having to run to a location. Just a thought. Thought you might want to be made aware of it.
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things.
And who exactly are all of
The
you?
skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. and now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need?
First of all, that sounded racist.
It takes time to figure all this out.
The way he
When
said
the
that,
guns go
don
off
the
tomorrow,
skin of a
all
beast.
eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
How's that what?
Who are you guys?
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Ooh, you guys are...
Hey, kids. Didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia?
These guys already messed
I
up.
know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
Oh boy, they've already messed up. You would think that if they were trying to infiltrate a location, they would have done their research. But nope, they're just dumb. Who are you calling kids?
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
I broke in lots of times.
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like, whoosh!
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public, you know?
That's correct.
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
What's going on?
Huh? Everhunt Plains? Yeah, sure. Big Sis will take you there.
Damn it, Satonic, no.
You should have let me.
Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Yeah, let's go hide in... Well, to be fair, you know what? This is the use of logic. Nobody ever looks up. That's why hiding in the tree is the best hiding spot in hide and
What you
seek.
just said, Yanqing?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
You only leave him alone. It was a diversion.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again. That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning.
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yanqing?
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yanqing at all. That's really weird.
Because he's likely not a
What?
Cloud Knight.
Is he famous on the Luofu or something? Not even the Cloud Knights on the Juming, who all know my glorious name, might recognize my face.
You have a point.
Yeah, except...
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments.
I mean, to be fair though,
and the
Yanqing
reason
though
for
is
the
like, he's
overhaul
kind
seems
of
legit.
the head of the
One
Cloud
of them
Knights,
blurted out some weird
so...
language just
I
now.
would think most of them
Did you
would
hear
know his
that?
face. So it's
I
still
have a
pretty
feeling that
weird.
if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead and be careful not to blow our cover.
Hey, Rico! Thank you for the 31 months tier 1 sub. Oh, that reminds me. I keep forgetting to turn this back on. Let me see. Let me put this back on. Also, I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. A bit like... Okay, here we go. Drink. All right. Hydration is important. Ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum.
Never mind who they are. Let's just...
Don't get too close, Miss March.
Well, it's not like I knew that, okay? During the mission, more conditions need to be met to complete the photo shoot. The required objects are listed in the top left corner of the photo shoot interface. When all the photo shoot requirements are met, you can press the shutter to complete this shoot. Okay. Interesting.
We should have just killed those lowly beasts. Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice.
Man, this dude is out for blood.
The theatrics, Grulock. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
What are these names? Grulock?
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight.
We're gonna be meeting TikTok next?
Preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
So who are these guys and what is their plan?
Are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue, but they seem to be moving those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
That seems like a bad idea. Find a suitable box to hide in. This seems like a really dumb idea. Taking advantage of the temporary absence of the group, you cautiously approach a crate and crawl inside.
So cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
This is so dumb.
Just hang in there.
Also, I would like to mention that when hiding in an enclosed space that is super echoey, maybe you don't want to talk. You hear footsteps pacing back and forth beside the crate. If someone were to open the crate at that moment, they would certainly catch you in your ridiculous hiding position. Fortunately, that doesn't happen. The floating mechanism at the bottom of the crate is activated. You feel it begins to drift slowly forward. After what feels like an entire Amber era of holding breath in silence, you heard the sound of the crate touching down.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Don't be so paranoid.
I mean, to be fair, he is rightfully paranoid. The departing footsteps sound like a signal. Sorry. The departing footsteps sound like a signal, prompting you to breathe a sigh of silence.
Looks like they're
Oh, sorry, relief. A sigh of silence. Yes. All hail the sigh of silence.
They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
It's the sequel to the
They're
hit
definitely
song,
up to
A
something
Sound of
bad.
Silence.
Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
Or maybe don't. Ah! We've been Ooh, okay, check down the suspicion.
Tread softly. Breathe quietly. And make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity.
Okay, let's see. Hey, yo, Star, thank you for the raid. Wait, what just happened? How did a hype just start?
Gamble 71 dance, Gamble 71 dance, Gamble 71 dance.
Hey, Star, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 22 months in a row. Who would dare say Persona 5 is peak fiction?
Don't be so
Oh wait,
paranoid.
Persona 5? No, that
We're
actually
running
makes
out of
sense.
time. Get over here! Shuhard.
Am I super loud? I mean, to be fair...
They're leaving. We should catch up to them. Watch out! They're on high alert.
Which direction is he going? Okay, he's going this way. I gotta rush to find him.
What are they up to?
Okay.
They're all wearing official uniforms, but
Yeah, no,
I'm pretty sure they're not
Star
members of the Skyfaring
is
Commission,
very low
the
audio
Artisanship
for some
Commission,
reason.
or
I've
the
never
Cloud
quite
Knights.
figured out the reason why.
Way too suspicious.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them.
I always want to tell Star, hey
anything
Star,
bad,
you know you
we'll
can
have
artificially
solid evidence
increase your
against them.
microphone's gain, right? But I always forget to say that, is that she can just increase the gain in the OBS. But to be fair, there are reasons not to do that, such as probably doesn't want to blow out anyone's ears. Says Star, like she didn't disappear for 2 weeks at the same time. Yeah, that was actually funny because I was just taking a week-long break for some other shit, and then last week was just wild, man. I got exhausted, both work, just mostly it's just been a lot of stress lately. I'm gonna go ahead and be real with you. I've just been stressed out. Okay, let's see. The moment the suspicious Foxian reaches out. Yeah, weak to cut her optic cables. No. You see, it was actually a week to convince Kiwi to cut the optic cables. See, I would never do something that would leave evidence. But convincing Kiwi leaves nothing pointing at me. Kiwi did it, nodders. Okay. Is something supposed to be happening? The moment the suspicious Foxian reaches out. What exactly is supposed to be going on right now? I'm so lost right now. Wait, I heard footsteps. Hello. I am very confused as to what exactly is supposed to be going on. I think it did too.
Never mind who they are. Let's just...
The moment the suspicious Foxian reaches... How long did it... For anyone else who did this, how long did it take you to actually get this? Because I think mine bugged out. I think I'm soft locked or something. I don't know. Am I... A few seconds? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Maybe if I go behind here?
Never mind who they are. Let's just
Yeah.
film them.
I'm probably gonna have to close back in and... Okay. Start the challenge and save. Alright, pause and save.
Wanna go take some pictures?
Let's go. I'll give you.
How's off-stream P4G been treating me? Better than on-screen.
Never mind who they are.
All right. There we go.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others
Who
know
are
I've been
you?
clear more star skiffs.
This is my big
Once we're
question.
past
Who
the
is this
checkpoint,
guy supposed to
there will
be?
Beast ships waiting for us.
With that NPC face,
Lord
he
Moktok
ain't
is
anybody
ready.
important.
The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
What did he just say? Beast ships.
I'm still lost.
Who's there?
Uh-oh. Damn it, March! Are you kidding me?
Those rats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Oh, they're the Borison. I mean, that makes sense. This is the Borison chapter. But how come nobody told us that Borison could
Die,
shapeshift?
you lowly beasts!
I feel like that should be that's very important information.
Let the show begin.
Hey, Fly High, how's it going?
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Okay, now if only my Ruin May was faster.
Like fun till everything burns to ashes! Set to the seas of flame!
Going good? That's good to hear. Well, at least the
value,
Cloud
I
Knights are
suppose.
easy to take out.
Dreams do come true.
Bum, 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 bum.
I will claim victory. Fight!
The moment when you're like, oh man, the Borson are probably gonna be really challenging, and then you're like, oh, Firefly just kills everything.
How is this possible? How did these Foxians change their appearances like that?
Well, they're obviously not Foxians, dude.
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borison, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Which means it's likely
Wait.
that everyone on the ship was actually a Borison. The Borison have infiltrated the Xianzhou.
Well, how did the Borison manage to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
March, I'm not trying to be rude, but I want you to take a pretty damn good look at what just happened, and you tell me how the Borison managed to infiltrate the Xianzhou. Please, go ahead. Give me your best guess.
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from
They bought a
Foxians.
ticket.
They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights? Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was
I
a few
know,
weeks
right?
ago
I'm
when we were
surprised.
transporting the
Yan
Boris
Ching is actually
prisoners.
doing things.
If they can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion... Oh no, this is bad.
It can't be
Even
that bad,
worse.
right?
If you find one cockroach on the express, it usually means...
Hey, that's rude. Don't call the wolf guys cockroaches.
There are more Borisin hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information.
I don't know.
Got to report
Where
this to
I
the
come
seat of
from,
divine foresight.
identity theft is a pretty big crime. Which also, like, 2.7 billion Americans are currently in danger of having their identity stolen. So, yeah, that's not very fun. This is a new story chapter. So, Star, you may want to hightail it out of here unless you don't care. Ooh, hey, we're back to playing as the Trailblazer. I wish that there was an event that let us play on this board. Like, I just think that like an event where we got to play where we got to move pieces along a board would be so cool. Uh-oh, hot fox woman.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yao Cheng.
And also the person here to possibly make Jingyuan lose his job.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbiber
In case Star is curious,
and the person behind
she comes
him
out
is
next
the
patch.
newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh yeah, how
Outside
did
the
your Jiao
reports from
Cho
the
rolls
Luofu,
go?
The Skyfaring Commission of the Yao Qing has also
Star, I
gathered
told
plenty
you
of
she was
information
coming
about both of you.
out. I
I've
told
been
you.
eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
Yeah. Or sorry. Let me see. Yeah. We're here to answer your questions as witnesses? No, let's see. Yeah. We're here to answer your questions as witnesses.
That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's
Ruin
minions
Author?
have wreaked
Why don't-
havoc on countless worlds.
I'm sure we've heard that
and the
title
Alliance has
before,
been
but that
keeping an
feels
eye
so
on them.
new.
But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go.
Fair enough.
While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you.
Why does it feel like she
Let
just
me
wants
be
to kick
clear.
our ass?
The questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever
Hey,
tongue.
no problem, Star.
I like it.
Oh, this should be. Oh,
Merlin's
wow.
claw is quite articulate.
Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jin Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut
Okay,
to
this
the
is
chase.
interesting. I do like that
Before the crisis struck,
this
the Astral
system
Express
is in
was guided
place.
here
It's
by a
interesting.
Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis.
That is exactly what happened, yes.
However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
Raise her suspicion about your relationship with Stellaron hunters. We are the good guys. It all comes down to the Stellaron. Ooh. Okay. Well. This is a tough one because I'm like, am I supposed to lose?
You know what? Maybe I do have a connection with Stellaron hunters.
Oh, now that's interesting. Looks like you're quite close to the Stellaron hunters. However, I must warn you that they are wanted felons.
Okay,
While
never
I
mind. That was a bad
appreciate
idea.
Honesty. Being honest about this
I was
topic
told I should
might
be
a little
honest.
Suspicious to some. You know. Let's move on to the next question.
That's not fair. They said I should be honest.
Shu, the master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor.
This is in fact true,
But
yes.
here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
Oh, man.
Objection!
That's a good question, actually. I don't remember actually. It's been a while. Okay, I do remember the whole thing with Don Shu. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the exile of Imbiber de Lune is what led to this calamity. How did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor? The preceptors of the Luofu seem suspicious. God, at times like this, it's like, it's really hard to answer anything because I'm like, I don't remember what this was at all. Double the results of this. Skip this round, return to the previous round of negotiations. I feel like it would be a pretty good idea to return to the previous round to see if we can get that, but there's a chance we could end up losing another point, is the thing. Let's see. The exile of Imbiber de Lune is what led to this calamity. Refuse to answer anything. Here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. So we obviously don't want to admit that we've met with Don Shu. So that leaves us one of these two answers.
answer seems rather simple, doesn't it? The preceptors of the Luofu abandoned their duty to guard the ambrosial arbor, and colluded with the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
That's a possibility. But there's another scenario to consider. General Jing Yuan brought back Mr. Don Hung, who had been in exile for a long time. As a result, Don Hung parted the seas, eventually leading to the resurrection of the ambrosial arbor.
I never intended to trespass on the Xianzhou ship, but...
Okay, so we're losing this one, huh?
If you had no intention to trespass, then why did you return to the Xianzhou ship before your exile was lifted?
I was concerned about the safety of my companions, so I had to act brazenly. I alone bear the blame.
Please don't worry, Mr. Don Hung. If someone must be held accountable, it won't fall
This does
solely
not
on
look like
your
it's going very
shoulders.
well for me.
According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
This does not look good for me. Okay. Oh, this is terrifying. Okay, what happens if you lose this? Therefore, trying to deceive her is probably not a good idea. L1. Uh-huh. Fantilia is a Heliobus, and Fantilio or Fushen, the Master Diviner, witness everything firsthand. I don't know. Okay. I feel like Fushen, the Master Diviner, witnessed everything firsthand is the most convincing thing. Because it's one thing if she's questioning Jing Yuan. It's another she's also questioning Fushen. But at the same time, we could also mention that Fantilia is a Heliobus. A Heliobus.
We were working with Diviner Fu, and she also witnessed Fantilia's true form. You're not going to doubt one of
Okay,
your
never
own
mind. This
people,
actually
are
worked,
you?
right?
Of course not. We can
Okay,
trust
so it's
the
a tie, so we
testimony of
we get out of
Master
this
Diviner Fu
clean.
However, even if she saw it with her own eyes, we can't completely rule out the possibility that she might have been deceived. After all, it's suspicious how the culprit
Or
just
maybe not.
bizarrely vanished.
Wait, no, that was a successful negotiation? Hold up, what?
Oh. It seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
Some of those questions I
What
felt
do
like
you
there was
think,
no
General
right answer
Fei
to.
Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
And I also kind of want to know
The two
what
nameless have been honest in their answers.
the actual
Even though
answers
there are
were.
some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the three questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Luofu, yet the six charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility.
Yeah-oh.
Third, You insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Luofu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking, or the Ten Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time.
Dude, is Genuine about to get fired? Is that what's about to happen? No, man, he can't lose his job.
Prophecy, I didn't believe all of it.
Because then he won't be General Genuine anymore. He'll just be Genuine.
The Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Luofu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
What does he mean by that?
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight.
What dregs? Who are we trying to drag out?
Words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Luofu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
You know, other people
So
have
what are
jobs
your
too.
thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Luofu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongoose behind it all.
Wait, hold on. Are we saying mangas are the reason that the wolf people are coming back? Damn it. Who would have thought that the manga would betray us?
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison, and as elusive as quicksand.
That's a lot of faces and a lot of fangs.
The Borisin believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's Ventilia.
Oh.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly.
Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Okay, so Youwu and Yao Guang. So those are names. So are these potentially 2 more characters that we are expecting to see in the future? Now the question is, will they be playable? 75% likely. 25% likely they could also be NPCs. I don't really care. But now I'm curious about who these characters are, and I would like to know exactly what they would be.
I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Luofu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
Oh, so Fei Shao
What's
is
in this
actually on
Fei
Genuine's side. All right.
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the 2 Nameless to visit the Shackling prison.
I'm actually kind of curious about something, though. So are are there just various members of the Ten Lord Commissions across the Jianzhou, like all 3 ships? Or does each ship have its own Ten Lords Commission?
No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's interrogation division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you.
I don't know.
We'll
It
fill in
feels
the
weird.
gaps that weren't covered in the report and silence any protests within the Alliance.
You sure about that?
I'm okay with that.
Me too.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Look, if we don't do this, Jing Yuan's out of a job. We're gonna help him.
The Merlin's Claw requests.
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance, but I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Huh?
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Luofu's shackling prison. Since he is the broodlord of the Borsen, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borsen suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
I mean, she's not wrong,
the
but
Foxians keep an eye on their arch nemesis. Since you trust my judgment,
it just seems like a bad idea to try and move the highly secure
what do
prisoner.
you think about all this, General
Although, to be
White?
fair, sometimes leaving the highly secure prisoner alone is also a bad
I
idea.
was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it
Also known
seems
as
like
Tai
both of you are
Lung
on the
from
same
Kung Fu
page,
Panda.
solving each other's problems. I couldn't have
Dude,
asked
I
for
ain't
a
gonna lie,
better
that
outcome.
I'm gonna go and say I think
And as
Tai
for
Lung was
Hule,
my favorite
I'll
Kung
send
Fu
my
Panda
lieutenants
villain.
Zhao Chou and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Down. Dude, speaking of Kung Fu Panda villains, have you guys ever just like watched a YouTube short that is like they are so bona fide sure of their opinion and that they are correct? And this is true in videos as well, honestly speaking, that they just like spout out the wrong information. Because I remember somebody who was like, man, the peacock guy, his parents were awful. They were the actual villains of the movie. Okay, I'm being a little hyperbolic. They didn't say that. But this guy actually had sympathy for the second Kung Fu Panda villain because they see Shin, thank you. They were like, can't believe he got kicked out of his home and everything else. You know, he didn't deserve it. Like, it's really the parents' fault that it happened because they kicked him out. And it was really funny because what it was is that the person did not remember the order of events correctly. They were like, they thought that he got kicked out and then he went on the panda genocide. Didn't remember that, no, he killed the pandas first. Then he got kicked out. Oh man. All right, what do they all got to say? Hold on. I got to go raid Jingyuan's desk real quick. I'm just going to sorry, don't mind me. I'm just over here stealing your shit. It's A-okay. Let's see, just stealing all your important government documents. Yep. Like, if you want to get down to it, a person could say it's like, oh, well, it is the parents' fault because they went to a fortune teller. But by that time, he was already making weapons, to be clear. Fei Xiao gives you a once-over. Oh, okay. So, what you think when you see me? All right. And despite lacking any apparent reason, you feel scrutinized as if she were sizing up an opponent.
Do you actually believe in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy?
I don't
the
know.
Xianzhou's matrix of prescience can also predict the future. Do you believe in its prophecies?
Oh, wow. Holy shit. The characters
I
talk.
understand. You're definitely a unique individual, just like Huan
I'm
Yan
sorry.
said.
Okay, it's one thing when the MC talks as a part of a giant sequence. But this was just the two of these two characters talking outside of the cutscene and actually speaking. Holy shit.
I hope you'll walk alongside the Rainbow's path as a friend.
Can't wait to get your Black Swan. I hope you do, Shadow Ravenous. All right, what do you got, Huayan?
Well, I'm glad we managed to talk this out.
Not yet. We have talked nothing out yet.
I'm really sorry about all this. But the testimony in the shackling prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the interrogation division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back.
We don't. We don't know that she's getting a rerun.
As you wish, General.
The only thing, is it confirmed? Because I have seen so many different things. Like, I've seen people saying Robin. And let me clarify, they are literally saying that it's going to be Robin, Kafka, and Black Swan on the exact same phase. Like, it's all gonna be first phase. I'm with you on that one, Heavy Robot. I do not believe any leaks until I see until I see the live stream. Now, I do think Black Swan has a very high likelihood. I do believe that Black Swan has a high likelihood. I also believe that Dr. Ratio has a very high likelihood. So my main combination of thought is Dr. Ratio and Black Swan. Now, could Kafka get a rerun? Yes, absolutely. I think that they should really start rerunning the older characters every once in a while. Okay, Phase 1 is confirmed Fei Xiao, because Fei Xiao was the first character that they revealed. If I'm correct, if I remember correctly. That one, they're not messing with. Whoever they reveal first gets run first. The only exception is the 4-star character. The 4-star character can appear on either of their banners. That one doesn't matter. But for 5 stars, whatever they reveal first is Phase 1. Whatever they reveal second is Phase 2. So only the reruns we don't know yet. Dr. Ratio is the character that most people agree has the highest likelihood, but they could skip him. They could skip him again because he was free for so long. And while it could be argued that his light cone wasn't available for a long while, he was, though. Let's be real, more people will be about getting Ratio than they will be about getting his light cone. So it is possible that despite everything we think, Dr. Ratio could get skipped.
Your purpose in coming.
Ooh, who's this guy? And then that leaves, honestly speaking, I would not be surprised to see Black Swan. I do think that she is the next likely character. But I also think that that beyond her, I think Aventurine is a very strong contender. Why are we saying oof? That was a bot. Unless I fucked up. I thought I saw best viewers or something like that. Aventurine hasn't had a rerun. That's why I'm saying he's likely. So the reason I'm saying he's likely is just because they kind of put Sparkle up. So I'm like, they decided to rerun Sparkle before Black Swan, so they might choose to do that again and put up Aventurine so that they can bring in, like, say, Black Swan at a later time. Aventurine? No. Sparkle is the first character from version 2 to get a rerun. We have not seen anyone from beyond that. Well, Space Thinker, if you are in fact not a bot, send me an unban request. Go to the Shackling Prison's entrance. Man, seriously, why is it that main characters have to willingly walk into a prison? This is not a place that most people would ordinarily want to go. I'm just saying. Ooh.
The Shackling Prison. I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Oh man, Dunhong is going through some PTSD right now. You can hear it in his voice.
Dunhong, don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you.
How about you don't? This is the entrance to the Shackling Prison.
This is one of many entrances used for temporary access. Since you're not actual prisoners, it makes sense for you to use this entrance. Please come on in, dear guests.
Is it weird that I want this dude to be playable? I just think he looks cool. We're ready to go in, I guess. Hey, aren't you guys enemies? I seem to recall us having to fight you guys a lot. And you guys. Like, a lot. You can get crushed by the doors? Why is that a feature? I mean, that's cool, but why? This does not look like a structurally sound place. Oh, hey, it's Moza. And Zhao Cho. I do not like that smile on his face.
What are you looking at?
The Shackling Prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds
an underwater
or
prison?
underwater,
Is it Impel
breaking
Down?
free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it.
Wait, hold on.
Free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw
Wait,
you back
hold
in
up.
there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
Is Moza a criminal?
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Say what?
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing.
I mean,
means a
to
lot
be
the
fair, we
Foxians
play
on
as
the ship and to
terrorists,
the
so I
General
shouldn't be
herself.
surprised,
So
but
stay alert.
God damn. I was not expecting him to just straight out be a criminal.
My name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders
Shui
from the
Yi!
Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
She's alive! But not for, well, actually, she's already dead, but she's gonna be deader in a little bit.
We're Zhao Cho and Moza. General Fei
I
Xiao
feel like
sent
it's
us
safe to say
expedite
that
the
because
Boris
we've
and
all
criminals
seen
Hule to the
the
Yaoqing.
trailer, and it shows her getting killed.
We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Nope.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip.
There's some pop to those peas.
Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Boris and Abominations of Abundance and the arch nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes.
Damn.
Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the...
I'm sorry, how many crimes? 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes. Man, he should have gone for 2,125. 2,123 just seems lowballing if you ask me. It just seems like he kind of quit when he could have gone for a cooler number.
The depths of the shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed.
Dude,
Let's move on to the next step.
I don't know if it's just the shadow. Hold on. I need a snapshot of this real quick because my man looks terrifying right now. Like, can we all just agree that this face is the most ominous smile to ever exist kind of thing? It is actually kind of scary to look at. Like, he just looks like he's planning somebody's murder.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know.
Nah, it just turns out Zhao Cho
bottom
is
of the
actually the
shackling
guy who locked him up in the first
It
place.
has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive.
Oh, it was Jing Liu who arrested him. Okay.
Characteristics of the Borison.
Oh, that's kind of terrifying, actually.
The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borison die within 3 days in the forest, but Hule is different. Every time the blades pierce him,
What exactly is the Forest of Swords? Does he just spend every day getting pierced by another sword?
The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Wait, are we about to switch to Zhao Cho's POV? Okay. Summary of crimes. The Borison Warhead, a denizen of abundance, accountable for numerous acts of invasions and associated war crimes, accountable for the long-term enslavement of Foxians, and utilizing their blood for alchemical purposes. Detention method. The prisoner must be subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords and never be pardoned. They must be transferred to different locations on a regular basis. Their shackles must be checked for sturdiness during the transfer, and the air filters in their new cell must be intact and functional. Notes. 1. The confinement of this prisoner is the foundation of the alliance between the Xianzhou and the Foxians. Any individuals objecting to his sentence should be punished for sowing discord. Anyone who contacts or converses with this prisoner must take poison-proof pellets or wear a breathing mask equipped with a filter cartridge to counteract the effects of lupatoxin. The prisoner's place of detention must be changed on a yearly basis, and the new location must remain unknown to individuals below the rank of Cloud Knight Lieutenant or Judge. Do not mention Jing Liu when conversing with this prisoner. Yo, this thing got its ass beat so hard. The name Jing Liu just triggers PTSD.
Take
I
this powder
fucking
before
love
proceeding.
that.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Yes, you will.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupatoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borisin. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupatoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed.
All right, so where are we going? Oh, okay. I thought we were actually going to be moving throughout. Uh-oh.
Your Honor.
What is it?
No. Never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
Oh,
Let's keep
you
moving.
are not. You should be taking any and all threats seriously. Jiao, why are you looking at... where are you looking?
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
He's watching them as they leave. He's captivated by the hip sway. I'm kidding, I swear. The Jade Abakai here glow with an unusual luminescence as they perform their calculations, possibly on the status of the prison cells or the security of each area. You notice the Scale Gorge waterscape shackling prison was built at the bottom of the ancient sea, as a column structure that extends endlessly into the depths. Spiritfarers monitor and manage real-time information of prison cells and prisoners on this screen.
Welcome, dear guests.
Oh, hey,
from the
it's Hanya.
Express. Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division. We've met before.
We have? Are you and your sister the only judges here?
You don't want to see me? Well, in that case, I can call in the judge who's an expert in acupuncture, or the one who's handy with axes and saws, or the one who knows all about whips and ropes. We've got plenty of options here, and we'll find one
I'm not
that suits
sure
your
that I would
taste.
want to meet any of those. Thank you very much. No, you're good, Hanya. I was just curious.
Just kidding. We judges work in shifts, and it just happens to be my shift. Maybe we're destined to cross paths.
Maybe.
Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again.
I still
for
stand by
subduing
it,
the
but Hanya
demons
just
in
looks like a
Fixwell
sleep-deprived version of Shinha to
Looks
me.
like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Shenzhou Luofu.
Hey, it's not my fault you decide to stay cooped up all on the Astral Express. Pompon takes care of us at home, and friends take care of us on the road. That's how it goes.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission. This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danhung. Please
Define
Please lead the way.
anything. Does that mean I can't use the bathroom without
Please
permission?
let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
Uh-oh. Oh, I get the feeling that this is going to be a very annoying mechanism later on. Okay. First up, we look for chests. Or maybe we don't look for chests. Probably should not be looking. Oh, wait. Nope, there's a chest.
Yeah.
We'll worry about the chests later. That sounds like a smart idea. But what if there are more? Also, these people just like these things just standing there are actually scaring me a little bit. Because I'm just waiting for them to suddenly decide to attack. Kind of creepy, actually. I'm just randomly destroying everything. I don't know why, but I am. Go to the Grimfrost hold floor. You know, Hanya's not doing much guiding, if you want me to be honest with you. It's saying, follow Hanya's guidance. She's not doing much guidance.
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this. Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out.
Not at this moment. No, I did not hear anything, but now that you mention it...
What an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
These crates... they look oddly familiar.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place.
That doesn't sound like a good
I had a feeling
thing.
there would be trouble during the war dance. But throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one.
The mechs in those crates are no
I
joke.
heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies.
Yeah, like building
always
giant
trying to
wolf
push the limits
mechas.
Of Ingenia.
Can I have one?
I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well,
The question
business
is
first.
why? Why do they resemble Borison? Or are they perhaps made from Borison? Uh-oh.
Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
Holy shit! This is not good. Wait a minute. Why are you holding the baseball bat? Damn, I should have pulled out Destruction Trailblazer for this.
These things moving on their own. Something is wrong. The guards
Is she not
are
going to question the
responding.
fact that there is one actual Borison with them?
Slice like a good brew. Full-bodied and... My friends?
Are we just not going to bring up that fact? Nah, he's dead. But don't worry. Soon, so too shall the others.
There's more to life. Existence is unity.
Let's improvise.
All right, with any hope. Nope, that wasn't enough. That was rude. Wait, what does Moon Rage do exactly?
Just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own.
Okay, well that's one of them handled.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
That's all you got?
Some value, I suppose.
Stay in step. Dreams do come
Alright,
true.
we knock you down. No words for the moon. What does that mean? No words for the moon. I'll have to see what that
How
achievement
this
is about
even
later.
Possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols. cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
Because they obviously don't run on
It's just
power.
like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
Or, I mean, to be fair, Lingsha mentioned there was some kind of biological tissue inside the mechs.
The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here.
Scott!
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the shackling prison. The messengers from the
Okay, that's it. When we get out of here, we are kicking Scott's ass. This is his fault.
Might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
But here's my question. Why? What is all of this about? A few moments prior, Shui Yi leads the Yaoqing messengers to the bottom of the prison.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor?
I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
Visit the shack. Let's see. You. That's one. Two. Just slowly flying up. Just slowly flying up. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there an actual specific order to doing these? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, so... Alright, so first... we go to... this one? Let's see. One. And let's see, we go. Okay, let me see. All right, so. Okay, that was kind of going straight ahead. So let's see. This would be. Alright, hold on. That would be done. Wait, no. Okay, so it came from this direction. So I know for a fact that we're here. So this should be, what, here? No, hold on. Da, da.
Not bad. It could even use some more intensity.
That map felt weird, I'm not gonna lie, when it very easily could have just been a, hey, just open up each one of a specific level. Like, that didn't even really feel like a puzzle. Like, I was making it much harder than it actually needed to be, because it was just go up one level higher as I was opening them. I don't even know how I got it wrong the first time.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to team. And we're gonna go with, let's see, where are they? Where are they? Where is my usual thing? All right, here we go. All right, and where's Pela? Pela. Okay, there's Pela. And sorry, Firefly. I'm just like, if I do end up being forced to use Jiao Cho, which I'm not entirely sure we will, I'm just gonna go ahead and have like the best approximate team.
Inside the delve behind this door is the greatest enemy of the Foxians.
And since he's basically replacing Gallagher already, if I don't end up having to fight him, I give free cookies to streamers, but first you must prove how cool you are to the infamous cookie stealer, then I'll consider it.
According to
Cookie
custom,
Monster?
envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou Luofu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life.
I'm curious, because normally
that the
green
Yao Qing
smoke
messengers
means
want to see
something
him dead.
stinks. How often do you open that door? Well, apparently it's once a year,
Unfortunately,
but
For
still.
the past 7 centuries, they've had
When was
to
the last
return
time
to the
someone gave
planet
this wolf man a
because this
bath?
beast simply can't be killed.
Does he have fleas? Has he been treated regularly?
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed.
No, it will not. It's going pretty good.
Could you be the key to a cure for the General? Hule.
Somehow I doubt it. I highly doubt that you want to use this guy for a cure, my friend.
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
I'm sorry.
Intruders
I'm
on the
sorry.
lowest level.
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to feel threatened by a guy whose name is Mock Talk. Like, dude, you sound like a rip-off app. You sound like a second-hand app version of TikTok. I ain't threatened by whatever you're trying to pull out. I'm sorry. Oh,
Nobody will
man.
keep you here, at the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
Dude, I ain't trying to be rude to this guy, but I'm sorry. Mock talk is the best that they could come up with?
That familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination.
Now,
do your thing.
I'm going to be fair. It probably means something in Chinese or some other language. But to me, it just really does sound like off-brand version of TikTok.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer.
I'm sad that we don't get to use a trial version of Moza. I'm very sad about that. That'd be so cool.
Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Ah, we got this covered.
I charge extra. We found soldiers of failing force everywhere.
Enemy targets detected.
Wait, what did they mean they
Enemy
found
data secure.
soldiers
Net markers
everywhere?
activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Wait, hold on. What did he just say?
More season.
I weep for the departed.
I am very... Wait, hold on. What do you mean by that?
I suggest you surrender now. Of course.
The fact that we don't have Gallagher
But I promise
available
you
right now is really bad.
How about letting the enemy strike for a little more heat? I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before the come?
We're just having fun.
Oh, that's also not good. I did not pay enough attention to my skill point
Enemy data
generation.
secure. Net markers activated.
Not good.
Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another?
On the bright side, maybe these things will die.
More season.
How presumptuous. Die now.
Okay.
If you can, more
I weep for the departed.
This is not good.
It's not time yet.
This price was too steep.
Okay, that's also really
It's
not
better
good.
to make
Enemy
no
data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm honored.
Okay,
but
come
since you're
on,
already
come
here,
on.
why not have a meal before you leave?
Still waters of oblivion.
All right. Whew. That fight was a lot harder than I was expecting it to be.
Guard the gate. They can't be allowed in.
Oh shit! Awesome animation. Hello. Uh-oh. Some of them are getting in. Some of them are getting in. Oh, that's not good. Dude got flung back by this thing's mere presence. Like, oh, that's not good. Dude, I'm getting flashbacks from LB6. Oh, that is really not good.
I've waited for too long.
No, Shui Yi.
After regaining my freedom, as the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred. A sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time. Boy. Welcome back.
Oh shit, Shui Yi is dead. Oh, this is not good. This is really not
Has
good.
your verdant home spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp. Tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars.
I don't know why, but I'm just expecting this dude to die.
See that you are as
Like, I'm He's about to get eaten, right?
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to assemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, and play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time.
Nah, man, we're gonna put you down like the dog you are.
Undercover like me. Secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have a tight 2-hour window to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
Which is why your plan will fail!
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws.
Zhao Cho, you might want to stay
No other
away.
choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives.
Dude, I just
if it means
imagine him
setting
like
you
getting to
free.
smack the shit out of Moktok.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want. And all of Duran's whelps will too.
Well then, my lord, we should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, do you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom.
Zhao Cho, are you really just standing there?
As you wish, my lord.
Not trying to be rude.
Is that Foxian slave?
But I'm just like, he's just standing there being like, oh, okay.
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys. Time to move out.
Uh-oh. Cutscene time? Come on, come on. Hello? Oh, come on, don't crash. Oh. We're... Okay. We're just switching over to a new POV, got it.
The wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the
Man.
10 Lords, all prison
This is probably the
breakers
most
and
effective
intruders shall
prison
be
break I've ever
apprehended,
seen.
dead
Since the
or
days
alive.
of Luffy and Impel Down.
Just a short time ago, another key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
Yeah, or else the
We've gathered
Foxians
all
are
the
gonna
prison
rebel.
guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
They're gonna go all out on your asses.
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style.
Nope, but it is
Let's focus on the
Fantilius.
current situation right now. Please help me.
Dude, let's see. Looks like the testimony will have to wait, huh?
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me.
Wait, is she able to just teleport us there?
By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Okay, so now we're on this side. So what exactly are we doing? Are you able to teleport us directly to that location? What is
Hold your
that?
position here.
Oh, I know what that is. It's one of the cubes. It's one of the cube thingies. There are puzzles here.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly.
Like what tools?
Follow me to the next floor. The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
Me being unsure as to what exactly it is that we're doing, but okay. Oh, someone rotated the whole thing. Okay, that's what happened. I just realized, did Hanya just say rules are meant to be broken? I'm sorry, I'm slow tonight, apparently.
Occasionally use Ingenia from the Artisanship Commission
Hanya,
to
you might be
navigate the
spending a
treacherous
little
terrain
too
here.
much time with the Trailblazer. But you know what?
Normally,
We love
using
that.
Devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
We're just gonna go around this way. Just gonna ignore the Borison completely.
The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
Maybe we are, maybe we're not. Don't worry about it. Just gonna ignore the Borison. Oh, I just realized I'm probably gonna have to farm the Borison, aren't I? Dag nabbit! I'm gonna probably have to farm those things.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
Uh-oh. She found her sister's
The gate
corpse.
to the prison delve is wide open.
Oh, never mind.
Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Well, last time I saw her, she was
Look
laying
around.
over a corner over there.
Maybe we'll find
And
some
over
clues.
there, and over there, and over there. Too soon? Look for Zhui Yi's tracks in this mess. Oh, hey, we found Zhui Yi. We didn't find tracks, but we found Zhui Yi. Oh, God. Just found your android now can convert units. Finally can auto Imperial system to here without Googling it. I feel like that was a crack against those of us who use the Imperial system.
My condolences, Miss Hanya.
So is she actually dead?
Condolences. Well, that's unnecessary.
Oh, okay, so she's fine.
You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office.
Dude, I ain't gonna
has
lie.
become a routine.
I kind of knew she wasn't actually dead.
Well, I'm not keen on seeing
But
her
I think
throw
if they
away her
kill-
body like it's some replaceable part.
But I think if they had killed her off, that would have been such a big story moment.
By the way,
It almost
have you
makes it
seen
feel like,
bodies
okay,
that
if
might
Zhui
be
Yi
the
is
Yaoqing
ever in
messengers?
trouble, it doesn't
One
matter.
of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borison ones.
But
So,
why?
The intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu.
Well, you know what, Edevi?
irreversibly
I
damaged.
think That the metric system
must
complicates
rescue the
everything.
messengers. Get out of here and spread the news. We mustn't
I
give up as
think
long
that
as
the
there's a
Imperial
glimmer of
system
hope.
is a lot easier. But that's also because I was raised with it. So I tend to be able to imagine things a little bit easier. What the heck? I mean, not at this moment.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet.
So wait, she can just plop her...
Such a critical moment. Her death can give us information that
She
we
can just
turn into
plop
an
her
advantage.
soul into a Psycrane? Okay. Sure, why
Let me
not?
see.
Did we know she could do that?
The damage isn't too bad. If I can fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Okay. Oh no, I agree with you. Converting unit, converting is always like
Welcome back,
ridiculous.
sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
I kind of want to know what other bodies has she possessed?
Just don't let me be damaged again. I'll lose my memories. This Psycrane can't hold all of me.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
Though intermittent in
One
its
of the
delivery.
Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Wait, where'd the other one go?
Besides the Borison, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are
What is
tangled
going
up in
on?
this mess?
Okay, I'm not surprised by the Borison, but what do you
Do me
mean
a favor,
invisible
sister.
intruders?
The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the
I
prison.
assume that those
And
are
now you're the
agents
only
of
person,
Fantilia,
The
maybe?
only bird who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
This is true. Because she's not a bird. I'm sorry. Oh god. Zhuai has become the living incarnation of Twitter, only delivering the bad
Time is running
news.
out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borison will escape from the prison.
Oh man, I might be losing my mind a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably
What happened
be
to
our
Yan
top
Qing, March, and Yun Li? Weren't they involved in this somewhere? I legit have no idea what happened to them. Are they still stuck in a crate? Is that what's going on? Are they still stuck in the crate? I almost feel bad. Oh, hey, there's the guy who opens the doors. I think. Wait, no. Oh, no, it's not. It just looked like it because they were laying down and all I could see was the butt flap.
Something's approaching us.
The invisible intruders?
Watch your back!
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
You sure about that? You sure that they're not already prisoners of this prison?
Initiate cleanup.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill you.
Like
Use my ultimate.
burns to ashes!
And then just kind of murder you a bit. Don't worry about it. All right, you guys revive.
There's more to life.
That's pretty frustrating, actually.
Every petal and all will be
I forgot how
swept away by the
frustrating it
wind.
was to deal with these guys just constantly reviving.
Take your positions.
Which makes them really annoying to fight in pure fiction. I'm not gonna lie. These things should not be in pure fiction. They just slow the whole mess down.
The Luofu is truly concerning.
Who are you?
Aren't you looking for me?
No.
It's nothing.
Did the rhythm get messed up?
Who's that robot chick? She's cool as fuck.
The mood is set just right.
Let's see.
Let the show begin.
Oh, you mean Firefly? Yeah, Firefly ended up being a lot of people's favorites. Like, are you talking about this one with the mech suit? Yeah, that's Firefly.
Just focus on the fight.
Honestly speaking, ended up being a lot of people's favorite character because of her storyline. And basically treated as the canonical
Some value, I suppose.
MC's girlfriend.
Stay in step. Dreams do.
Which I think is really funny in my opinion.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
I will claim victory. Set the seas
Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, that was simple enough. How's it going, Moogle? How you doing?
Every victory is hard won.
Let me see. Yeah, her design is super great. Oh, hey, it's Moza. Moza. I really need to look up how to actually spell his name. Oh, hey, there's another Borson. The man seems to materialize from the shadowy corner. No, wait, hold on. The man seems to materialize from the shadowy corners of the prison, as if he could vanish into thin air at any moment. The fugitive wearing a dark cloak spoken of by Hanya now stands before you. His face is devoid of any expression, cold and indifferent. Yet, inexplicably, you could decipher this expressionless facade as if it whispered, "You're finally here."
The prison management on the Luofu is truly concerning.
You already said that a moment ago.
So what if I repeat it? It's the truth after all. The prison management on the Luofu is truly concerning. At least
I wonder
two
what his
different
new
groups of
voice
intruders
sounds like.
infiltrated here. The wolf
I know
cubs
for a
and
fact that his
Mara
current
struck
voice actor,
soldiers.
Chris Neosi, got replaced. I believe, from what I heard, his new VA is supposed to be, you know what, I'm not gonna say because I mean, if people already know who it is, then obviously it's been disclosed. I think I've heard that it's the same voice actor for Kaveh. And I'm just like, I wonder how he's going to sound.
Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kylorum Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Waza. My friend fell into the
Waza.
clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible.
Waza. Nope, I just can't say it. It just sounds weird.
The prison on the Luofu is a real maze, I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Moza. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
Mr. Moza.
No.
I think it's because I keep trying to say Moza,
And you
like
shouldn't
Moza,
be focusing on
but
his
it's
safety
Moza.
at the moment.
But Isn't he your friend?
Your friend is in Hulei's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yao Qing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed.
Coward! Moza is a coward!
I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause.
Why not? We throw our lives away for lost causes all the time, and you know what? We win!
Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark.
I don't know what it is, but there is something about this dude's dress style that just makes me think Genshin Impact. I realize it's because they're both Hoyoverse games, but there is just some. I think it's the iconology, all the markings. They look like different parts of Genshin markings. Like, I don't know. Some of it kind of reminds me of the Animo style, but also some of the Electro symbolism. I don't know what it is. It just looks. It looks like he has vision symbols all over his body.
The worst case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And
chill out,
best
Moza.
Case scenario,
Moza. And the best case scenario, we kick all those bad guys' butts. With an indifferent gaze, he sized you up and down. Somehow, you deciphered his expressionless face as saying, "This person's lost their mind."
The best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us.
Oh, I didn't get to read that all the way. Okay, let me see. Let me redo that. Somehow, you deciphered his expressionless face as saying, This person's lost their mind. How pitiful." No, it's more like, "This person's lost their mind. How pitiful."
Can't let that monstrous wolf escape.
True.
Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
I would like to think about living.
As a person of the Yao Qing, I've always.
I like
searched
how
for
he
something
trailed off
meaningful to
saying
give
that
my
name.
life to.
It's just so funny.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
I kind of want to make it out
worry.
alive too.
Even if we end up dying here, I won't let it happen to you first.
Well, you're just as good at comforting people as Mr. Moza.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Lord's commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison, and if someone should step up to stop Hulei from escaping, it should be me.
Anya, just accept the help. You're getting it
Once we reach
anyways.
the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borisin. And you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements.
Nah, we're helping you. Get
Let's
over
proceed
it.
upward.
Sorry, but we are not leaving you behind to fight. Hate to break it to ya. We refuse to listen to you. You're not our boss. Only Himiko and Welt can tell us what to do. And sometimes we don't even listen to Mom and Dad. I should grab that chest since it's on the way, but I kind of want to leave as many chests as possible. So that way when I go back and do find them, it'll be so much easier. Because I won't be lost as hell trying to get my way through all these places. Restore the passage between...
We must seal the entrance before the Borisin fugitives get out.
And how do we do that exactly? I would just like for it to be noted.
Mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me.
Oh, okay. No, I still don't understand how to read this place. This place is confusing as hell. Man, I gotta say, I don't understand how anybody could escape from this place. Navigating through here must be a nightmare, which must be how we're gonna catch them. I have a question here. Why are there so many Borison corpses around here? Like, not to be rude, but... Like, are the guards
We're almost there.
Are the
gate
guards
is
the
just
ones
ahead.
who are killing them? Because it's like, otherwise, I just assume that the big wolf guy is the one doing all the killing. Bye-bye. Me not actually fighting all the enemies. Howling noises. The Borison Wolf
Don't
Trooper.
let Hule escape.
It wasn't my intention to let them escape, just so you know.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I'm so
Alright, I think this ought to do well enough. Right? Another one on the right's gonna die.
Existence is unity. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
The real hard part is that we're not really
Take
gonna
your
have
position.
access
Let
to
them provide.
Super Break yet.
Set to the sea, something!
Oh, but we still managed to get a pretty clean kill on that thing, huh?
Step up, let's see.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set.
Alright,
Let the
come on,
show
come on,
begin.
come on. Actually, I probably could have saved that ultimate because this thing's dying right here. Probably could have saved that ultimate for the next round or the next wave. That was dumb of me. That was dumb of me. I'm so stupid. I'm just gonna sneak on by you. Goodbye. That was pretty easy, don't you think? You know, for dogs, they don't have a very good sense of smell to not realize that someone just snuck up behind them. The shackling prison has become a killing field.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. Oh, they're back. They're back.
Okay, Hule, calm down.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. As we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiao Cho. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something.
Oh, damn. Jiao Cho, don't beat yourself up, my man. Moktok is gonna do enough of that for you.
Strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiao Zhou?
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yao Qing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here. Whether it's for the sake of Fei Xiao or the Yao Qing.
Dude, the fear in his voice is so good. I mean, not like actually good, but I mean like...
I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no
But I just mean
knowledge
like the acting was really good.
will all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what
How are you
remains.
talking if you've got a muzzle on?
Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, She has recently returned to the Luofu. Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
Uh-oh.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, Moktok. And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail.
Burn! Why do all the wolves have cod pieces?
Got it?
I mean, it's probably for the best, but it's just an...
But my lord...
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me!
Wow, that seemed to work out pretty well. Again, I need someone to explain to... Hold on. What? And I get pulled right towards him.
Recalibrating.
Bullshit!
Like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Recalibrating.
I call bullshit.
Fire until everything burns to ashes!
Existence is unity.
This is more sex in the sea!
Okay, this should be fine though.
Every petal, all will be swept away
Alright, come
by the
on.
wind.
But nah,
Stay in step.
I got
Dreams do come
pulled
true.
towards him for some reason, and that pisses me off.
Step up, let's see ya.
Fight to live!
It should be dead now. Now hopefully we can get out.
Every victory is hard.
Alright, we're just gonna move on fast. We're gonna move on fast. Just skip past all of these somehow. Woo! Holy shit. Oh man, we are literally being chased. Chasing. And he got out. Alright, that's not good.
Report! After we lost contact with the shackling prison, we received a message from a Psycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hule is nowhere to be found.
What about the Yaoqing messengers and the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the shackling
Man, they got
prison
that
as soon as
message
possible.
fast.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself.
Ooh.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
You gotta love Fei Xiao's confidence. I'm sorry. It's just like Jing Yuan and Hua Yan just standing there is funny to me for some reason.
Myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash
Nah,
them
man,
away.
you do not get to stand there and act as if this was all a part of your plan. After a brief but devastating loss of communications, the lockdown shackling prison is once more under control. The Express Nameless may have emerged unharmed, but one of the Yaoqing envoys has been taken hostage. Meanwhile, the Borisin warhead Hule, long confined to the depth of shackling prison, has vanished without a trace. A pursuit between the hunter and the hunted will soon play out on the Xianzhou Luofu. Hold up. No fucking... Hold up. Hold... Just... Huh? No, there's no way, right?
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
That's where it ends? That's where they're calling it quits? You... you piece of shit! Oh, I'm so mad. I am so freaking mad right now. You do not know the fury that I am about to rain down on the Hoyo devs for this shit. That's where they want to call it quits at. Okay, I get it. Build up the anticipation, huh? I'm so mad right now. He's making me so mad right now. I legit am actually kind of teed off. I'm like, no, I'm so hyped for the next part of the story, and I don't get to play it today. I was getting so hyped. There's so much I want to know. It sucks. Okay, I guess I just had to live with the disappointment. Man, these motherfuckers blueballed me. I swear. It's so frustrating. I'm so hyped for the rest of the story, and I don't even get it today. On the bright side, because it took me forever, I get to just wait it out. Maybe. In any case, I kind of want to show support today, and so I'm going to raid another streamer who is doing a subathon. They are named Bite Sizes, and I hope you enjoy her content. She's doing a subathon right now. I don't know what all she's playing for the subathon, but I hope you guys go over and enjoy her content. Today was fun. I will, of course, be back, hopefully tomorrow, to stream some ZZZ. And I will catch you guys in another one. Till then, everybody. Peace!